Hello and welcome to Destination Timeshare. I'm Jeremy. We're here in a 2-bedroom villa in the Lagoon Tower at Hilton Hawaiian Village. We in fact have an east-facing view. We can see Diamond Head. We have a beautiful view of the Rainbow Tower. I know you're going to want to check it out, so stick around. We're going to take a look right after this. Before we check out this 2-bedroom villa, are you planning a trip to Hawaii and looking to stay on Waikiki Beach? If so, you're going to want to take a look at Red Timeshares. They have confirmed reservations in the Lagoon Tower here at Hilton Hawaiian Village. You can reserve your stay in a spacious villa with fabulous views of Waikiki. Click on the link in the video description, the pinned comment, or scan the QR code on the screen to explore Red Timeshares. They're different from the rest. As soon as you find a reservation you want, book it and pay for it instantly on their website. And unlike other booking websites out there, you'll pay no additional processing or booking fees. You can rely on Red Timeshares to get you and your family the perfect accommodations in the Lagoon Tower at Hilton Hawaiian Village. Thanks to Red Timeshares for sponsoring this video, and now let's continue showing you this beautiful 2-bedroom villa. So when I come into the 1-bedroom side of this 2-bedroom lock-off unit here in the Lagoon Tower at Hilton Hawaiian Village, right here on my left-hand side, we do have a kitchen. So pretty good sized kitchen, plenty of counter space here as well, kind of happy with that. You do have a pretty big sink here, coffee maker, knife block. You do have a range with an oven. Then there's also a microwave up here too. And in here, looks like we have a refrigerator with a freezer. So great to have that refrigerator with freezer. And there's an ice maker that needs to be turned on, so we'll get some ice making there. I actually just found up here above the refrigerator, they actually have an ice bucket up here in this cupboard. And let's see what we actually have in these cupboards here. So over here, just a lonely little measuring cup and some measuring spoons. Then over here, we have a rice cooker. Up here, let's see what we have. That's where our glassware is. Looks like glassware for 4 people on this side. And then in here, we do have our dinnerware, coffee mugs, bowls, and whatnot for 4 as well. Down under the countertops, we do have a dishwasher. So certainly great to have a dishwasher. I don't like washing dishes all that much on vacation. Then down here, we do have some dishwashing supplies. And it's also where we're going to find the trash. In these drawers here, no, that is an empty drawer. And what's in this cabinet? It's an electric kettle as well as a toaster. Now, sometimes I like to look underneath the oven, see what's in the kind of the bread warmer. And this one, it's empty. Then over here, we have another empty drawer. And oh, there's a blender down here. Now over on the island side, this is where we're going to find, oh, there's a few kind of cooking utensils. You have a pizza roller, ice cream scoop, vegetable peeler, a little spoon there, and some type of little measuring cup. Over here, it's where we're going to find our silverware, our utensils, again, for 4 people. There is a can opener and a corkscrew there. And over here, we have more cooking utensils. Now let's look underneath here. So we're going to find a colander there and a large pot. Over here, we have some baking dishes, serving dishes, and some bowls. And then in here, some additional pots and pans. So all stainless steel, except there is a non-stick skillet there too. Now from here, we could actually go into the living room, and the lock-off door is over there to the other side of this 2-bedroom unit. But I think from here, we're actually going to go in here, check out the bathroom first, then the bedroom, and we'll come back in through the living room. So as we head into the bathroom area here, noticing just a small closet over here. Does have some extra bedding, and oh, there's an iron and ironing board over here, as well as down on the floor there, we do have a laundry basket. Yeah, so in the bathroom here, we do have a single vanity, mirror up there on the wall, plenty of towels. Looks like there's, I was going to think maybe it was pump soap, but it does look like moisturizer. Then also over here we have a bathtub with a shower. Great to have that hand one there. And I don't usually point this out, but I'm noticing there that there is kind of one of those little clotheslines. You can run it across here, maybe hang up some clothes to dry, or if you have wet bathing suits. Then we also have pump, shampoo, conditioner, and body wash there on the wall. Yeah, so pretty good sized tub. And then beside that, we have the toilet, and it looks like it has an attached bidet. So something if you like it, there's a bidet there. If you don't, it's kind of a bit of a nuisance. Now coming into the bedroom area, looks like we have a good king size bed here. You do have a couple of nightstands, some lamps here, and they also have some exposed electrical outlets at least. And we also have kind of this fancy telephone alarm clock combo, a couple of exposed USB, and it also looks like their remote for the television is kind of like a contactless charger. So that's kind of neat because there is a big flat screen television down here on the wall up above a dresser. Some artwork on the wall, so pretty good bedroom area here in this 1-bedroom side of this lock-off unit. And we also have some views out of the windows here, but we're going to get a much better view of those when we go out and head out onto the lanai here after checking out the living room. And before we head into the living room, I'm noticing behind this bedroom door, we do have a small closet Actually pretty good size. Room here for some storage. There's a luggage rack down here, and it's also where we have the in-room safe for this side of the villa. Yeah, so dining room and living room area here. We do have a couple of stools up against that bar area there of the kitchen. You have a dining room table here for 4 people. So you can seat 4 here, 2 here, maybe up to 6. And then in the living room here, we do have a sofa, some nice artwork there, and I'm pretty sure this is going to pull out into a sleeper, and it certainly does. Also in here, of course, we have a big, huge flat screen television up there, some additional storage. You have an end table here, coffee table, and a little chair there kind of in the corner. Now out here is where we actually have the view. So should I head out there next, or maybe go over and take a look at the studio side? Kind of a tough decision. I really want to see out there, but let's save the best for last. We'll head over here and check out the studio side of this 2-bedroom lock-off. Now, something I'm noticing about our room, at least, that door doesn't seem to want to stay open here. It's always pushing closed. So what I did was kind of flip that little latch there, that security latch, to make sure it doesn't close shut and essentially lock somebody in the other side there. Yeah, coming into the studio side, we do have, looks like maybe 2 double, 2 queen beds in here. And then we also have down here another flat screen television, dresser there. So plenty of storage in here. And again, we have a telephone here. Maybe it isn't a neat little combo unit. It looks like the telephone might be separate. They just had the telephone sitting up on top of that on the other side. We do have a small dining area here. 2 big chairs. It looks like one of the chairs is actually blocking what is a small refrigerator. I'm not even going to try and open that. Well, maybe I will. But sometimes I want to show if there's an ice box in there or not. So let's see if we can open that up. And just a small refrigerator, some places to put some cans of soda. And it does look like they have an ice box up here too. Let's get that chair put back. And over here, they also have another coffee maker, more coffee supplies like we had on the other side. And then up in here, we do have all of our tableware, dinnerware, and there's also cutlery and utensils up here too. Looks like for 2 people. Let's see if there's anything up here above the microwave. And it looks like we have a toaster, an ice bucket, and an electric kettle. And then down under the microwave, we have a sink here. And then in here, just probably our trash and some additional kitchen supplies. Now heading around here, we're gonna make our way towards the bathroom. We do just have a small closet here where we're gonna find the in-room safe. And there is a laundry basket. There's just some additional storage in here. Now let's go in here and take a look at the bathroom. We have another toilet with another bidet, just a single vanity, more moisturizing lotion there on the wall. And over here, just another bathtub with a shower. So I'm not noticing any kind of walk-in shower in this unit. It just seems to have 2 bathtubs with showers. And as we make our way back over to the 1-bedroom side to check out that beautiful lanai, I want to point out one thing we don't have in here is, in fact, an in-room laundry. They do have them shared laundry kind of down the hallway. I'll show you that in another video. Okay, I actually thought maybe it kind of made a little bit more sense to, just show you the laundry room here now. So on each floor, kind of down this little hallway, behind the elevators, they do have the laundry room. Now you might find that the door is actually closed and you might need your room key to get in, but for whatever reason, ours is kind of propped open here. But we'll just kind of go in here and take a look. This is also used by housekeeping. They store linens and stuff in these closets. Yeah, over here we do have a sink and a couple of washers and dryers. So high efficiency washers and dryers here. And ours actually looks out over to the Ilakai Hotel over there. You can actually see one of their pools there down below. But yeah, this here is the laundry room that they have on each of the floors. I also understand if you need ice, maybe you're in a studio unit, they do have an ice machine, I believe, on the 3rd floor. But yeah, this here is the laundry that they have available to you since you do not have laundry in the room. So now though, we'll go out and we'll head out and take a look at the lanai. So here we are, the lanai. Let's see if we can figure out how to open the door. It is of course locked. Oh, look at that. It has just 2 locks and easy to open. So here we are taking our first step out here, this beautiful view out here to Waikiki Beach. Beautiful ocean. We have the famous, the iconic Rainbow Tower right there and the lagoon down below us. Just look at this view. Isn't this pretty amazing? And we also have the other balconies there for the other units. So not a whole lot of privacy here with these balconies, but hey, you can't go wrong. You can't argue with this view here. Up and down Waikiki Beach, Diamond Head way down there in the distance. Beautiful view here from our unit. I kind of got caught up on that view there. We actually do have 4 chairs and a table, but I'm not seeing any electrical outlet out here. So if you need to work out here on the patio, you're gonna have to deal with just your battery power or maybe run an extension cord out through the patio door. But yeah, there it is. This beautiful unit here at Lagoon Tower, Hilton Hawaiian Village on Waikiki Beach. If you like this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. It really does help with these videos. And to see a resort tour of this property, I'm not really sure how I'm gonna do it because it's such a massive resort. So much to see, so much to do, so many places to walk around. I don't know how I'm gonna cover it all in just one video, but check that video out right here coming up next. Thanks for watching, and remember, until next time, the best destination is always a timeshare.